Yes, Dooms do tend to buy a little bit more armor now. You do have some movement speed from Scorched Earth, but you have this Phoenix that's a lot of damage. You do have slows from that. Ursa is just, it's a hard lane for the Doom.
And Frank has actually gone for level 2 Devour. We don't see this very often. We're often seeing a lot of like 1-2 points of Scorched Earth, and he's going for that Tornado ability as well that slows and deals damage. I love this ability, but doesn't tell you how much damage or slow it does. Whitemon.
Oh, that was out of the Icarus dive. Whitemon is just dead. Well done, Schofield. Perfectly timed on that one. And you know, you talk about going for the Hurricane here. As he plays around the edge, as he gets close to these waves, which just continues to click him and continues to click him. And you're certainly also a hero that wants to spam spells, which Silencer, you know, you go get a curse on.
Oh, top. Boom. Lovely rotation there by El Misho. They're going to go for more.
Absolutely. 2 heroes now that just make Whitemon miserable. Doesn't matter whether it's the last word. Doesn't matter whether it's Carapace or anything else. A Phoenix is not.
Very good to have an egg, though. Neither of them really good against the egg, but very bad to dive.
I mean, you're good luck getting the egg off, realistically. So, ooh, bottom side, they're going to fort the wave here. Whitemon shows up as well, trying to go take down this Wind Ranger, who should be dead to rights. The question now is whether they can make the trade happen. Schofield TP's in, but 33 looks like he's going to be just tanky enough. Die. That's
pretty much it.
That's pretty much what you got to do. But now, oh no, Icarus dive, last worded, goes straight back through. And again, we talked about this. This is the problem. Ooh, looks for Shackle on top of 33 into the stun as well. And 33 will fall once again. Not only Doom ahead on levels, which means he's quick in this level 6, looking for a smoke on the mid lane. They can get BZM here. This would be massive. And you do have that jump, you do have that dive from Dark Mago. Meanwhile, bottom side, Lion will go down. Look at this, BZM shows in the water. Frank moves forward. Are we gonna get that? Yeah, oh no, not gonna get the Doom in time. No, you gank the Invoker. You look for the Invoker gank as we lose Schofield. And no one's carrying a dust. As looking at going on to 33 bottom side. Nice Shackle with the power shot. And this is a dead fire. Yep. Dead fire bat once again. It is again unfortunate, Frank. I mean, you're going to see a lot more of this guy. He is incredibly good, even if this gank onto the Earth is not really going to turn into too much here. But well,
thanks. Good job, good job, Beowulf.
What a curse, man. Yeah, sometimes you curse him, but he's still top net worth. He's still having a pretty solid game. He's still sitting here 3-2-3. Unfortunate, of course, but gonna be fine as now Invoker. Oh, he's gonna get found out. Finally, they do have the dust ready to go, and with Playtime, or with El Misho here, just not really. I mean, he almost kills Schofield, but yeah, 4 heroes rotate over. Certainly amp damage and Dark Mago. They're gonna be able to go punish this BZM Invoker, which is important because BZM.
For Playtime, you have actually decent heroes to play around it. Doom's relatively fast. You know, the Nyx Assassins, you can just your ultimate be fine. Oh, here we go, Ursa.
Yep. Trying to see if he can get the rage off in time, but absolutely not. El Misho has the burst with wits. And yeah, you talk about, I mean, it is such a good silencer game. I don't know how much they're really going to, yeah, they're not going to be able to push this tower. Just back up, run away. But the, oh, such a good scouting, Nyx. He's going to go see that everyone, yes, running through the portal. Wits, got to be careful here. Runs straight on forward and gets on top of the Phoenix. Phoenix Global. They're going to be able to take him down eventually. Yes, the damage from the Invoker is significant. And of course, Nyx will have to go down, but they get the stun. Oh, no. This was such a good scouting move from the Nyx, and Witch pulled the trigger, said we should go in. Maybe it's going to work out, though, because here comes the Ember. Doom on top of the Invoker. He will fall. And now the question is whether you can take 33 and Ari down as well. Not a lot of mana on Frank, certainly not, but Ember not going to change. I mean, 33 moves in, nice flight of fist, and now the Ursa shows up. That's not really where you want to do, but a hoof stun on top of 3. Frank doing everything he needs to, and now Ember Spirit unlocked. Pierce just got to run. Well done. Didn't realize he had the War Stomp ready to go, but that just broke everything at Tomo.
That was insane. The Frank with a brilliant jump. Oh, well, he might have to lose his life, though, after all that, but still.
I mean, Ember's still here. Pure does not have enrage for 22. That is not something that he wants to be. Now, the Egg's going to buy some time, but they're still going to burst this person down. And Dark Mago's okay. I mean, Whitemon wants to get this kill, but you have the Mage Slayer. It's just not going to work. Dark Mago dodges the Sunstrike as well. And all of a sudden, look at the net worth lead, Otomo. It's 9,000. Oh, move from this Invoker. 3 heroes bottom side. And that's a really nice scan. But Invoker's going to move in anyways. Looks for the Doom and the Global. They are really committing to take down this BZM Invoker. But can they find more? Emmer on the bottom side. Whitemon tries to TP on out of here. But no, he's going to get bolused up, taken down. They knew that was coming. They got a great scan on the portal, but it was just a little bit too little, too late. RE, if they can go trade for this Wind Ranger, that seems really nice. They will be able to do so, but can you get out of here? That is the big question. BKB, TP on out of here. That does have to be the answer. And now Pure.
40 damage per attack and 12%. So it's back to 6. Mana burned.
Yeah, you know. Good lord.
No, right click.
Game can take us away. Is that they're going to go find the Doom on this Invoker, but get on top of him. BKB lasting quite a while, so they can't walk and lock him down just yet. But here comes the blink on Schofield, and great stun on top of 2. Whitemon not going to have the time to pop the Egg. They're going to blow him up as well. And now Ari running deep under tower. But they can say BZ or 33. Absolutely much better target. Let's kill it. Let's kill him as well. Oh yeah.
Saying, I don't want the Hydra's Breath, I want the Hurricane Pike, which has been the biggest problem for Hydra's Breath. It competes against Hurricane Pike, which is just the S tier of ranged items. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Be careful. That's a great lasso on top of Dark Mago. They just don't have the damage. There's the War Stomp as well. Pure doomed up will fall. They thought they couldn't even get through the Flame Guard. And now it's just get out of dodge. Run away. 33 not going to be able to TP back home. They lose 3. And now Roshan right there, right for the tanking, and with an 18,000 net worth lead. Now a bit of a GG smoke from Tundra as they're looking, trying to see if they can into the Aegis, into this high ground. Maybe if they can go take advantage of the Tormentors. They're trying to, I mean, this would be a big one if they can go make that happen. Here comes Pure moving in, gets a stun on top of Frank. Frank, though, gets the shard immediately, dooms up Pure. They're just finding the backside. They're ignoring this Ursa for now because Witz has the damage to take him down. 33 with the BKB. They will pop the Egg. They're just going to hit that thing down. Egg not going to see B do what it needs to.
Oh.
And they did get Frank at the very end, but it is not worth it whatsoever. BZM now going to get chased down. They got vision for him. And sure, they burned the Aegis as well, but that is 5 dead for the cost of 2 in the Aegis, plus the Tormentor went down. Not necessarily the biggest.
They've got to jump, force the Aeon Discs and a Global, and, you know, disengage, then jump in again. Not an easy task, but when you're 28,000 gold behind, there are no easy solutions. You know, that's basically how it's going to have to work out. Maybe 33 can get a big lasso, try to start them off.
Oh, well, Lincoln's is broken here on Wits. If they can make something happen, but Dark Mago backside. Oh, this is ridiculous. The damage Dark Mago is doing now, it will force the Egg out, but she's go back. Now, there is a lasso, but Wits is fine. You got to BKB off in time, and the stylus means they just cannot follow up on top of this one. Yeah, Frank's being annoyed a little bit by BZM, but it's really not that big of a deal. Now, here comes Dark Mago. Will get bashed up. Does have to be careful. But Frank now, Doom on top of the Earth. So they force staff him back second of the Globals and now just got to run. But the slows are there. BZM will fall, bird up into the sky, taken down, and it is just 33. The captain all alone. Buyback en masse from the Ursa and the Phoenix, but they're just being... This game is over, man. They're fountain diving the buybacks. Dark Mago, he's not even going to go down. It is just Pure, all on his lonesome. They're gonna get megas eventually. Ari has respawned, and if he gets Dark Mago, that's something. But he has buyback. He has a remnant ready to go. He's right back into it, and now Ursa, no enrage, nothing for him to do. He's gonna get taken down as well, and at this point, it's not just about this game, Matomo. It's about the next one. It's about breaking the spirit of Tundra because Playtime, they've broken this game 1.
Bottom lane as well, surprising and shocking victory there. Destroying the 33 Batrider and the Lion with the silencers. And make sure it's 5-0 and 31, by the way, in this game on the silencer. I was going to say they might consider the Storm themselves or something very elusive, because the catch on Playtime is good with the lift, but you can dodge Pit, Deadshot. You can, Viper doesn't do too much. You can also dodge the last one. Like, there's a lot of, if you can just not get hit by the lift from Rubik, the telekinesis, sorry, then you're fine. Very, very good, and very, very good against the Wind Ranger. She focus fires, you turn ethereal, you're an immaterial girl, right? I think that's, yeah. So it's very difficult for you to deal with that.
That's the voice. Okay. Frank under some early pressure. Tag team doing a lot of work. Whitemon eats most of the Firestorm, but ultimately not too bad.
Tanky boy, lots of range in as well.
Oh.
And it hurts, mommy.
Yeah, the pain of the power shot with that Radiant Observer. Scouting out your jukes, your moves, and blood grenades coming out. Water balloon popping. Pure will be dropping Mr. Schofield. Sniffing at two little creeps through this lane. No way Whitemon gets that deny. Oh my god. That's so frustrating.
Oh, Tusk, one of the best bodies early game. Just so damn tanky. Is Ari.
Okay, the squirrel, however, a little less tanky. Has a fairy fire ready to go should he need. Good body block from 3-3, but it's not enough. El Misho drawing second blood here, top side. Yeah, the Rubik is probably the prime support there. Hoodwink can also serve in a pinch, but let's see if it works out. Oh, Schofield just a little far away from the office, but we'll be happy to bring Whitemon right back into the loving embrace of Frank. Schofield does get the kill credit. And Ari arriving. Nice bushwhack enveloping pretty much every juke point you could have had there. Frank trying to waddle his way out. Will he survive? For now, yes.
That is new. Does he not have any points in Kraken shot? He doesn't. No wonder. Okay. He's gone 1-0-2 build. So without Kraken, the Bat Rider is an actual legitimate threat. And Schofield's dead.
He is.
But here's the question. What value does that really provide you if no one teleports in? They're like, if oh, look at El Misho. He's coming in for the backstab, the reach.
He is. And will it be successful? Oh no, those shards are not gonna help Pure out. They do get the Underlord, but it's only after the fact. And now Whitemon bounced back to the middle of the pit. El Misho gonna get another.
Pretty rich. El Misho's like, chase this.
Yeah. Well, the orb could help, but it will be an active rune spawning bottom. And playtime in position to at least deny it, but it will go to Dark Mako. Regen ticking will start a fight. Gonna have the ultimate on the Tusk, but oh, Snowball man, plenty of time. Dark Mako, the regen stopped ticking. Just like the old heart of the Viper, and they will lose Schofield as well.
That's two very good kills, and I don't think they expected the damage coming out from Ari. It's that looks like a level 3. It is, in fact, a level 3 tag team. 75 damage each as El Misho. He's dead too.
Yep. Killing fields being watered quite thoroughly here with the blood of playtime. Riverborn Kraken. He is fast, he's big, and he's bad. He gets away, Atomo. Can you believe that? Still no ult on Frank, level 5 as well. Bushwhack, ooh, good spell usage coming out. They will all land. Lasso arriving a little too late. In fact, the experience gained from the kill gives the Walrus Punch. And Schofield arriving, but it is in time. Yes, he gets the kill. Has 6 and steals Bushwhack.
Very good spell.
In the Tusk, but he's going for it. And with this, he might give up his life. He does. But he gets the kill. Schofield dies with a smile. He'd like that. Ping's coming out. Everybody on the damn map hunting for poor little Wits. And Ari leading the charge with BZM right behind. Hits the Veil. Will die. Oh my god. And Coil was committed, so your secondary move might be limited.
I think the biggest factor is going to come down to Frank's Aghanim Scepter. There's a little bit too much annoying movement on Tundra.
Oh, phase shift from the Rubik. Oh, what a play. You don't see this one too frequently. And now, breaking ranks, trying to run. Beautiful death shot from Wits. It had been a relatively quiet game from Wits. A silent game from Wits, but shows up when it mattered. Yeah, actually, it's 15. It's 15? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So, Whitemon continuing to play on that side area around the Wisdom Shrine. Maybe just dragging folks away, but they will be dragging Viper to a poisonous grave.
BZM, he's going for second item Lincoln Sphere. We have been kind of harping on a little bit about how valuable telekinesis is against the puck, because all the other silences are kind of single target. Schofield looks like very dead at this point. Even getting a coil, that's a respect coil. Oh.
It is. You got to get him off the map. Oh, but do you set your team up for success with this death? Looking for the Wind Runner. The Wind Ranger is brought down. Why do you think the change in the naming convention? Why did that come around?
I'm surprised that Pure actually gets caught on the way out, right? Like, he just walks in at this point and you're like, oh, okay. That's a good drive-by for us.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought March had TP'd in on the shrine, but there you go. The Aghadems from 3-3. Leaving the top side of the map for the first time. He's ready for a revenge. Gem secured on the Schofield's courier.
Oof.
People, you can refer to you place an order at a restaurant and you carry it out of the restaurant to eat at home.
Well, it's like a delivery service.
Yes. It could be delivery. Or you go to the restaurant and pick it up yourself, touch the grass for once. And we will see if 3-3 can touch the shimmering waters of the fountain, but he will do it as a body. And I just have a feeling Whitemon will join it. Both of those kills going to the Muerto.
It's very fun. It is very fun. All right, smoke up here for Tundra. Is either team thinking about Roshan right now?
It might be after this fight, depending on how it goes. A punch up on the left side. Witt's going for a soft reset, but you lose your bat. You will buying plenty of time. Off of this, pierce the veil, but you need more. Yeah, that's right. I believe there was the Orchid play from Mago on the Tide Hunter. So no Ravage, no problem. A 1-for-1 trade at this point, but going in and make it more. Puck looking for a kill on Mago. Will it happen? Shards blocking the aggress. And
the snowball.
The focus fire. What the hell was that? Pulling him back in. Uh-oh, but that is a kill attempt on Pure. It will be successful. 2 for 2. The chase is on.
Schofield hoping that he can catch Whitemon on the way out. What the shackle?
Well, that's right. Schofield's like, you took my Wind Ranger. I know how to get a second Wind Ranger.
Whitemon a way out, because otherwise he would have blinked snowball into the tier 2. But, you know, he redeems himself with an amazing shackle later. It's Dark Mago.
Redemption. Spelled Tundra. Now, Roshan setting up shop. Comfy bottom. But they want more. They want a +1. Good flame break. But is it enough? Frank with the pit. Looks like he's got a chasm stone, but he doesn't, folks. That is just the size of the pit. And that Crimson putting in overtime. Buying plenty of time, but it won't be enough for an escape.
I'm surprised when Dark Mago was dying, Frank didn't consider using his ultimate to save him just then and there. Dark Mago's got Blink Dagger on the Viper.
He does.
Yeah, and a Blade Mail. Very unusual item build.
Good against the wind. But here we go.
Here we go.
First usage of the Ags. Lasso pulling him back, but nice interruption from Tundra. Is it enough? The tower already down, but a secondary pit has hit the Wind Ranger. Aegis claimed. 3-3 going in for the Ravage. Gets it set up on the respawn. Beautiful timing, and now Muerta trying to return fire. Brings down BZM. Holy shit. Oh, the lift on to 3-3. Snowball save and Pure in on the backline. This is an all or nothing effort, and Wit is going to be on top. Ari looking to clean up the scraps, but I don't know if you can approach the table. Leave that up to 3-3, the big dog. And going for the TP out. Whitemon, Snowball to buy time. Draws tension away from the Tide Hunter, who does escape. Oh, Snowball to the low ground. 1 second on the blink. Does he have it? He will use it. And Ari splitting the attention, splitting the forces, but he will be suffering from a split head. Squirrel fall.
Really? This is we're not having an election. We're just pulling swords from stones. Yes, that is a good way of getting government going.
What if there was a sword on the map and you had to have like a strength requirement of 100 to pull it out?
That would be very easy. As BZM jumps in.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, there it is! The double lasso.
Double lasso coming in. Can you get a rabbit on top of it? Pip and the BKP from Witty shredding, making them all dead. And Pure chase in, looking for Frank. BZM surrounding the fight. They bring down the Underlord. But for the TP out, BZM, nothing to pierce through that BKB. They will find R.
RA.
Making a little bit of a last-ditch effort, but the damage arrives, and now BZM, he's cutting, hiding, and running.
Oh,
And
he's
get out.
caught. He have vision.
Oh, they find him, they get the lift, and he's dead. Deader than a doornail.
Oh, the Essence Distiller by Schofield at the end, giving them vision. This item,
Straight out of
I like the way
caverns.
I like the way Almisha plays 5. You know, he's very greedy. We see him with Enchantress, now we see him with the Bad Rider, and we see it last though.
Coming out, yeah, BKB trying to take Whitemon off the map. And BZM might just fall in kind. But Pure bringing down Schofield off cam. The chase is on and it's on to this puck. Wits. Oh, contains. Sentry down. And turning around looking for a Pure. Buyback onto Whitemon. Yule Scepter on the tide. Self-Yules. But with silence hits the BKB now. Going in, trying to fight through the coil. Pushing his way through. They snap it, but no problem with this BKB. And now 3-3. The beefy boy. Their damage delayed has found its way to kill on Muerta. Can they clean up? Viper Strike coming in. Dark Mago arriving a little bit after the fact. I would have loved to see it here with the Muerta. But crumbling. Playtime on the run. 3-3 playing on the far side, making sure everyone has vision. And that is a 4-for-1. Of course, Whitemon bought back. But big swing and a big miss from Playtime. Can they hold?
They need to hold for Wits to finish his MKB. They're still somewhat struggling against Pure because of that wind run.
I'm worried about this move. Dark Mago vulnerable, showing on the wave. And now Elmisho stepping up into the silence even. BKB used. Gonna bring down Tidehunter. Aeon Disc pops. Frank arriving on the scene. Wits ready to contribute. Will it be enough? 3-3. Still playing around the pit. And the chase is on. Bit of a soft reset coming out here from Tundra. Frank walking in the front, trying to provide the vision. There you go, lift, but the Drinking Buddy's canceling the drop down. Beautiful play, and 3-3 still alive through it all. Has another Yule Scepter to use. Will use it to nullify some of this Viper Strike damage, but the Hex applied. First one we've seen this game. Ravage coming out. BKB from Wits, he's going forward. He wants it all, but there are no targets to hit. Target practice without a target, man. Oh, what are you looking for here? Big coil and Pure with the focus fire, but he's got to play away Schofield, playing bodyguard for the Muerta. Will do so successfully, but BZM and Ari looking to go in for round 5, seemingly. Pike from the river to the high ground, and Muerta is dead for 100. The ranks have been broken for Playtime. Pure still alive through it all. Lincoln shared from BZM. Dark Mago searching for a target, but just no unification from Playtime. The fights are split.
I get Ari.
Tundra just dragging it out so nicely. The Duke Ari, as you mentioned, and Schofield to fall in kind. Whitemon with a snowball to delay, and Pure has found Frank, and no, Frank surrounded by 2, by 3, and Dark Mago has to cut ties and run.
That was an amazing show by Tundra to be able to disengage that way. A lot of it came down to a really good item.
If we end up talking to Tundra, if they manage to take game 2 and then game 3, that's the fight that I want to ask about.
That was a very good fight.
But we live in the present, my friend. Viper Strike used, but BZM going in the base. He's trying to create a kill opportunity here. Dark Mago is Dark Lolo and dead for 100. Double lasso, making a go of it. But do you have anything else to buy back on Dark Mago for nothing?
Like, Tundra is very well aware that they have to do this. Now, on Playtime, they say, let's get a Nullifier to deal with their Wind Waker that they bought to deal with our breaks. So that, you know, it's like, it's so complicated, the order of spells that have to be used.
40 chest coming at you. No. Oh, Sheep was used.
Schofield.
Stolen Shackle, but the Ravage to cancel out every effort. Schofield dead. Now, buyback. BKB on Tundra 3-3, trying to get out. Nice Aeon Disc proc, getting them out of that lasso. Banner down, but no creeps around just yet. Pure. Bring back. Chilling. BM with the coil. BKB on Elmisho and Frank. What's gonna be the move here? Holding nicely.
Tower is under attack.
And the tier 5 for the other 3 should be picked up right now as they all have. Oh, BZM.
BZM going dancing with the stars. Oh,
Triple Fawn Sky.
Oh my god. They can just chip down the buildings with this, but Whitemon is zipping away and a big
Where
blast
did
will
you-
pull it into 2. Bye-bye, Ari. Bye-bye, Pure. Aegis, at least. Can you get him a second time? Shards, but those shards are dangerous. But BKB going to get him out.
33.
Beautiful Venn diagram. Look at the damage coming in on the bat. Bringing him down. And on the left side of the fight, you're going to see a Ravage. And a kick to the low ground. Oh, can you steal it? Can you save him? No. Dead for 2 minutes. The Mage of Darkness will not return. Shackle.
We need buybacks.
We do need buyback. And we see a buyback. No fortification before the buyback. Not bad. Pulling it back. And did they blink forward? Yes, they did. Oh, bring down Snowfield. You might just save yourself. Cheese eaten, but that will be Whitemon to fall. Still have the T3 up by a sliver of HP. The buyback's coming out. 3 done for the Dire. Looking for Pure on the far side of the fight. He's so low. The Wind Ranger hits the focus fire, but will not lifesteal. Goes down for a minute, and the heist is on. Schofield looking for 3-3, but gets the blink out. That Wind Waker saving grace of the tide temporarily, perhaps, but a double
Another
lasso
one.
coming out from the Batrider again. Isn't it enough? Lifted up into the air, silenced onto the tusk. No save, no problem. Oh, Schofield to die. Where can your damage come from here, folks? Dark Mago on a dieback. He is going all in, whole hog, but he does die. Wits buys back, but it's too late. Cannot get to the fight in time. And now Tundra, a full fighting 5 alive, will be able to bring down Frank over time. And their sights are set on the high ground, folks. These respawn timers looking lengthy. A buyback on Frank. But it's 2v5. Tundra finding some late game motion here.
That great kick, by the way, early. I mean, there's so much happened in that fight, but Whitemon bringing down Dark Mago for the first kill. Then it comes out to the Aegis advantage. Even though they bring down Pure very quickly, the second life proved very problematic.
Going
But
in.
however,
They want it all. BKB, pierce the veil. The damage is just not accessible. That's the problem this Muerta runs into. If you can't bring the fight to her, she can have some issues, and there you go. Bringing the fight back, and GG is called. And Tomo, we're going to a game 3. This is what you want. This is what you love. Look at that. All smiles. 3-3. Smiling, cheesing. Pure, very happy. So is BZM. Wow. You love the lad. Bringing you a smile. 46 to 37. A little over 60-some minutes. The triple Fallen Sky, not enough. And the disgraced Regalia as Wits hangs his head in defeat. This is the final draft for this series, folks. And a lot on the line. The stakes are high. Tundra trying to stay out of, well, they're not going to be able to stay out of tiebreaker territory either way. They're trying to stay alive in the tournament.
a reminder that Tundra did to get 3 bouncers. They're working with a little bit of wiggle room in that department.
Yeah,
Dark Mago
making their way mid, Atomo. Oh my. Here we go. X marks. Pulling BZM away from the water rune. It did go to Schofield. And a nice bushwhack. Schofield out of danger. Eats a cog bounce. And Dark Mago with the ogre. Can we get the ogre smash? I don't know. It's going to dive Dark Mago to get first blood on BZM. A blast off. Not enough initially to bring down Alamisho, but the chaos thereafter does. Oh, sorry about that kick. Hiya.
Well, in the meantime,
Yeah, stand up.
they're going to go again.
Dark Mago a little low, bushwhack, providing plenty of damage and control. Blast off a little late, but the cogs pushing Mr. Mago under the tower, and the continued kick does the job. Mid for a mid. But yeah, get those questions in chat for either Moon Meander or Vintage Tundra playtime respectively, and we will be happy to oblige. But back to the action. Tomo, Wisdom's coming up.
Will anyone try to actually go for anything to try and steal a wisdom? Schofield's gonna lose his life. There you go. I think it's gonna be just 1 for 1. No one. Have you ever seen any caster go, "Oh my God, bubble"? No, it's always, "Oh my God, the ravage." Yeah.
Alright.
Cares about the bubble. As Whitemon,
I care about the bubble.
No, you don't. You care about this.
That's right. The battle of the Metapods. Dire Creeps joining, but 3-3 walking up, wants another kill, and he will have it.
Dire's middle tower is under.
But Frank, I like this move. Dragging the wave, denying the bounty runes. Just trying to sap away any chance at a free net worth that the Dire could have here. But Ari and BZM, you know, I said he was trying to dodge and deny net worth, but you might just give it to the Dire. Pause in time. Frank will fall. BZM, the benefactor of that aggression.
I won't have like any sort of threat potential I can deliver to the enemy team, and I'm going to save it for that. It's an interesting decision to kind of throw your life away instead of using Ravage. Speaking of throwing your life away,
Baiting with El Misho, throwing your life away, maybe for the chance of greatness here. Going in, disarmed, and hook shot on the back line as the Raptor Dance just hitting Frank. But we're back where we started, folks. No one dead. The TPs have answered, but what are we going for here? Ari, a little clockwork for 3 heroes? Not bad from Tundra. Oh my.
Making them work for it as well.
He is, dude. Ari, the man of the hour, drawing 4 heroes. What? Oh.
Radiant's middle tower is
And BZM could go just Kaya BKB and he'll have a really good timing of that.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle tower is
Absolutely. We've even seen early Lotus picked up on these storms on occasion if they want to, you know, build towards the mid game, keeping these late game BKBs in mind. Not as bad now. Only go down to 7 seconds, but it's a big zip and the aggression. Ari, the poke shot, the cogs on top, a couple bounces coming the way of Dark Mongo. Does get the X off. BZM low mana. And El Misho trying to drag the fight away from the rest of his team until they are ready to strike for round 2. Techie's brought down. BZM picking up a double here. Now,
That's good.
you stay. Oh my. You're... Oh,
Boat.
reveal. He's throwing his boat coming in. Is it too late? Atomo with getting bounced around still on the cogs here. Ari with the patience.
That's it.
No land on the bushwhack. As you mentioned, he cuts it right down. Parry from the low ground and a reversal. Pure still alive.
You were confident at 3. I'd love to get you wrong twice. Schofield? What are you thinking about? That's a BZM storm. It's scary.
He wants creeps. He wants creeps. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, Schofield. Not going to be able to scurry your way out of this one, but maybe you create a kill opportunity here. Pulling him back in. Zip with a little bit of space, but not a big dodge. And the Tidebringer and the Wind Ranger arriving.
All right.
Shot to safety.
Going back to check if there's any.
Are you well? Are you sick?
Of course. How can I ever leave you? No, I was wondering if there were any questions for the coach. I was like, because you were like, oh, we're gonna write them down. I was like, were there any?
I didn't see any. I didn't see any.
Why,
I guess no one has questions for the best brains in Dota, but pulling him back, looking for a kill on clockwork. No hook shot out this time. Yeah, actually not done yet. Zipping in.
Vice back.
Yeah, bot back on Ari. Bushwhack containing and 3-3. This is the first major fight that he's shown up to. Hook shot to interrupt the TP. They get the tower, but need to cut tail and run before everyone else shows up. Focus fire on BZM. Big Bushwhack from Schofield doing the damn thing. Looking like Ari out here. And Pure looking for revenge for his fallen Storm Spirit. Let me show
2 for 2
next. Slicing, dicing, looking quite nice, but will it get the kill? Tower armor, the regen, the attendants all getting El Misho right as rain. And big smoke move coming out.
I was surprised he charged the break for so long. He's being charged right now.
Oh yeah, he is. CP response, but I believe it's just gonna be a little too late. Cogs from a distance. Alright, doesn't commit the body. BZM, logo low, but Schofield to fall. El Misho buying some time here, healing up with the Wisp. They do get the storm in return. Now, Ravage coming out. Support from Tundra will be eliminated, but Pure arriving just in a nick of time to clean house. Dark Mago to fall, and you gotta imagine Frank's gonna be next. The bird pecking away with this katana. A little bit of life for that anchor smash, but just buying more time from the inevitable. Pure picks up a double.
Scary, scary game for playtime right now.
Radiant are scanning.
It's a big damage issue. All right, El Misho Moonshard. There's.
Okay. Oh, might need to pray to Salamene here to get you out of this one. But a blast off from Lightline. Make sure not even the moon can save you. And Schofield silencing. BZM Lotus applied. Yeah. Now, great utility item. Is there a reason why no one's buying it? Just people going blink and silencing.
Silence.
Just claimed on Pure. They are multitasking so nicely. They blast off another kill. Goes to Pure. Toast coming through. They do bring down Ari on the clockwork. A little bit of gold, but you are going to likely lose wits on the back line. You bring down both supports, but it costs you the Wind Ranger and the Hoodwink on top of it.
Okay.
A little bit of life left in these bones here for playtime, bringing down the Storm.
You go in there, it's like all these websites that had like 1,000 games, of which 80 of them were roughly 80% of them were roughly the exact same game, but reskinned now. Oh,
Whoa.
wait!
Speaking of reskin, you're gonna need a new Wind Ranger after that collision. My God, look at the damage.
From the supports, by the way, they did all the work.
Support's getting done. And Schofield trying to get undone. And the mid lane under the tier 2, Dark Mongo's BKB used for naught. All right, you kicking me to tiebreakers?
Yeah, that's true. In fact, both of these teams would be involved in tiebreakers if Tundra wins, because they'd both be 3 and 4, as well with Extreme.
A beautiful kill going the way of playtime for 70. Does have buyback. That's Pure if you had a little bit of extra muscle.
And a mask, maybe.
And a mask.
Oh.
Yeah, get this white mine. Oh no. Okay. Able to get the kill, but can they escape any consequence? Dark Mongo pulled in. Will try to get away. And BZM relentless, but will be disciplined, staying up to the high ground. Turns his attention to El Micho. Support for a support. Dark Mongo with the break and the BKB afterwards. Gonna get the boat coming through, but Ari at the last minute shot. And he's gonna have to get out of bounds. They do get the Kunkka. Big question mark from me there, Tomo. I don't know if they're all on the same page, and now we might just see the Save Your Friend syndrome come out here. Yeah, it even forces the BKB TP on Wits. Oh. There you go. It's a slow bleed here. Playtime. 4K down. How do they do it, Atomo?
Well, they don't have the tidal wave from Kunkka. Oh, good. Hex. But tanky boy.
He's just baiting with his Ags, saying, come on, yeah, go ahead and fight me. Do it.
Yeah, the thing is, because you go for this right-click damage on Kunkka, you don't have Tidal Wave, which is very useful in situations. Oh, shit!
Ravage on the back line, trying to bring out the supports with the boat on top after the torrent. They get 1. Can they get 2? Slicing Dyson with a Raptor Dance. Pure with the BKB active. Still has the Aegis under half HP. Going in, looking for Frank. And the tier 3 tower dwindling in HP. Those catapults still belting, but a big bushwhack on the right side. Getting 2. They do get the Aegis. Playtime punching up above a weight class. Can they do it again? Parried, Hex applied. BZM with the BKB, low mana, but with lower on HP goes down. Need a buyback. Dead for a minute over. And 3 down in total. As
Dark Mongo. Just thinking about it. They have buybacks on 2 people for playtime. If they decide this is a chance for them to turn it around, they could go in, but very risky. Very, very risky. Oh, we're doing it.
High mobility here. Low mana on BZM. They might just be sacrificing. Well, you get an X here, folks. Oh, the Tidebringer doesn't hit, but the Atos lands afterwards. Can you bring him down? Yes. Jim should be down as well. Clockwork back, and a big whirling death coming out. Dark Mongo, can he be saved by the boat? The Raptor Dance will cut him down. Wits looking for the bird. Ooh, but I don't know if it's bird season. Kestrel season. Oh, the chase is on, but Wits going back to his team. Looking to bring down 3-3, the big bad Timbersaw. He's not a lumberjack, Atomo. It's personal. But for playtime, it is also personal. The BKB might be enough to get him out. Glimmer of light with magic damage berry, but the impetus will land. It's not enough. He's in the river. Extra move speed helping him get away. Throwing the torrent. Maybe a BKB on Dark Mongo active, and they turn their attention to Pure. Establishing order with a big blast off from Whitemon, continuing his damage. Look at that. It's a team wipe. Playtime is over. It's GG. Tundra. Do it.